Look at my hair today. Talk about a bad fucking hair day. I'm having a bad day, a bad week, a bad month, a bad year. I was gonna do my shot in the bathroom, but I hate that fucking fan. That stupid fucking fan. I hate that. I can't even think when I hear the fan. No, I can't shut the cover to my tea box. I'm going to. Guess we're gonna move. We're gonna relocate. It is shot day, and I thought, there are the haters out there, but there are people that also find me very interesting and like to follow my story. So that's the people that I want to make these videos for, not the scumbags that call me all kinds of fucking names and put me down and ridicule me. Uh, Aside from you scumbags, there are a couple people that are actually genuinely nice and are curious as to what's going on in my life. Uh, I have the worst allergies. I can't. I can't. You ever get something like here? It's not. Maybe it's post-nasal drip. It's kind of like in my lungs though, and I can't cough it up, but yet I can't. I can't like spit it out. I can't get the mucus to like come out of my throat. Whoa, I'm getting yelled at right now. I guess I'll get my antihistamine here. My Sufra, whatever this is called, my Walmart Sufedrine for my nasal decongestion, nasal and sinus congestion, sinus pressure. I was actually doing schmule with Maria, and I had noticed I did a song that I had done before, but I did both parts, and I noticed my voice was higher, and I don't know why. If it's just because I have a cold or allergies or what it is. I'm gonna hack this up. Sorry, guys. If you guys have allergies, then you know exactly what you're dealing with. I'm just trying to do a video. Remember last week was our last week's testosterone. Remember that? You know what that was all about, right? Remember? All right. Last week's. Let me get another drink. Last week's shot. Remember we got a mole? That was funny, wasn't it? Yep, we got a mole. And I put it in the trash barrel and ended up dying. Guess I'm going to have some iced tea. This is what I'm hooked on. Shit, my back. This is what I'm hooked on lately. Turkey Hill. Oh, there it is. Turkey Hill raspberry iced tea. It's either that or apple cider. Trying to stay away from all the caffeine. Even though yesterday, my friends that visited had hooked this up. I'll turn on the light for a second and show you. They'd hooked this up. My coffee maker here. It's actually pretty cool. I don't know, so that's what they hooked up. I look bald. Just saying. I wish I could, cough whatever is in the back of my throat up. I'm getting yelled at. I don't even know if I can. I'm gonna pause this. Alright, I'm back. My hair is a mess. It's so funny when people say, Chris, you're actually cute and you're this or you're that, but I don't see it. I see a balding, middle-aged fuck-up who colors on the walls and sleeps alone every night. Imagine living with that for the rest of your life. Pretty fucking heavy, huh? Anyway, excuse me, despite who I'm with or not, Maria. Alright, I gotta do this shot. And you guys know how I hate it. I honestly hate it. And I hate wearing a shirt, but I just grabbed whatever I could find. I don't know. Alright, so I'm gonna take some mucus stuff right now. Mucus Relief DM. Dirty man. I can't cough up all this crap in my throat. I hate this time of the year. I really, really do. This summer is blooming. I lost my inhaler last night. My last one that had puffs on it. This one says 0. I'm in a dilemma. I'm probably gonna have to go to urgent care. I don't have insurance. It's all fucked up. $134 a month just to get New Hampshire Medicaid, by the way, which covers nothing. It would be cheaper if I went to urgent care and paid out of pocket for my visit. Just saying, I need my inhaler, and then plus with the Medicaid, you can only choose certain doctors, and half of those doctors aren't accepting new patients. So I'm thinking about not just getting rid of my Medicaid and getting something Blue Cross Blue Shield. Pay $300 a month, but then I can get the things I want done. So anyway, mucus relief. We'll see if that works. One of those days where you just can't breathe. It's shot day, so here we go. If you guys don't like shots, then don't watch. It's gonna take me all of 10 minutes because Chris can't focus today. Yep. My ears are blocked. Here we go. So last week we have a little bit of tea left in a bottle, and I'm gonna do my best to try to get it all out. Sorry, I'm coughing up crap. I'm sure it's not a charming video on your end. Look at my hair. I can't. You ever just have such a bad hair week that I'm not supposed to wear any more hats because my hair is starting to get thin and bald, and well, apparently when you do the testosterone shots, you inherit what your dad had, but I haven't seen my dad since I was 5, so I don't know if he has male pattern baldness or any of that. So, kind of, screwed in that department. I have no clue, about the genetics. I can only hope and pray that he didn't have that, but I don't know myself. Anyway, using up the tiny little needles that I have left. What can I say? Stroheckers. If you're thinking about going to Stroheckers, I would suggest against it. You might save money in the long run. They might give you free needles, but I don't think it's worth it. I think that, and they will not add those if you have to pay for them, the ones you want. Maria is messaging me. She's going to do another Shmuel song. If you have to pay for needles, I got, 3 left of the good one. I've already explained the whole thing with the shitty-ass, what are they called? This one, what's the difference? Did I open this yet? No, I haven't. I've already explained the needles last week, and and going to Strohecker's Pharmacy. I've explained that, so I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't go to Strohecker's. I would go to Rite Aid. To be honest with you, CVS has a little issue. They like to, when your prescription is ready, they like to say it out loud. Prescription. And say if you changed your gender, but you're not your name, or you changed, you're in the process of. Some states require you to do surgery or medical intervention, which means shots, hormone replacement therapy, for a year in order to get, in order to change your gender. You have to do that. You have to do so much therapy for a year. I believe surgery or shots, maybe sometimes 3 years. There's different rules throughout the states, but say you've been on your shop, but you haven't changed your name. Well, they like to shout out, at fucking CVS and Sam's Club, "Hey, Christina, your testosterone's ready." Guess what? Humiliating if you haven't changed your name, and it is a right. You have the right to privacy. So I've been I've had it happen to me at CVS. It's very fucking it's wrong, it's rude, and word of mouth travels fast. And I wouldn't use CVS if I were you. And I would not use Sam's Club because my ex-wife had a med. It was a controlled substance. And they said her name and they said what it was she was picking up. And anybody that's a pillhead, see, they rob pharmacies around me. They used to anyway. I don't know if they still do, but uh, easily, if she leaves the store with her prescription narcotic medicine, and you're that loopy enough, you might want to jump her and rob her in the parking lot. So that Sam's Club did that. They did that, and I was there to witness it. So I'm gonna say no Stroheckers. Stroheckers in where is this? Oregon, Portland, Oregon. I'm gonna say no. They can't get the needles right. They don't realize that testosterone is an oil. It's a very thick substance. And so when you use these I paid for these plungers, the BD ones. When you use these shitty little plungers, uh, they actually no, these were free. And the ones I paid for, I asked for a different one that had lure lock because this 1 milliliter BD did not have lure lock. So I paid $30 just for the syringes, and I got this has lure lock, but it's shit. It's shit name. It's Nipro, and look, it's the same tiny little syringe. So when you're trying to draw up and in and out, the syringe part, the plunger actually pops out of the syringe. So no, it does. The lure lock twist-ons, what they gave me, do not fit on this BD syringe. Because this is not a lure lock syringe, so the BD sucked, and that was for free. I paid $30 for these, the Nipro that is lure lock, but the plunger comes out of those too. So I'm going to say, Stroheckers, you can't get it right. And another thing is, I need my pharmacy printouts, and I need them. To keep track of my spending, of what anything that I spend that's a medical expense. And I've asked Stroheckers to send me basically a printout, and they will not put the $30 syringes that I had to buy out of pocket. And so I'm going to call them and give them a chance to straighten this, maybe to correct the problem. I'm going to give them one chance. I'm not going to talk to just any little person on the phone. I like to talk to a supervisor and clarify this. That I don't believe that they realize that testosterone is, with plungers that they send that are this tiny and cheap, the plunger constantly comes out because you're drawing and pushing, trying to get the right dosage. And I believe it happened last week when I was doing, drawing up. But the syringe that I recommend now they're going to give you at Stroheckers, they're going to give you free drawing needles and free injecting needles. They will not give me now. For years I was on this. I was on the 1 inch. It doesn't matter what it is for drawing, but I fucked up my shot last week because I don't even have the right I don't have any more. Well, yes, I do. Yes, I do. I have a few of the green. Look, I have a few of these left. These are they are 23 gauge, 1.5 inches long. And so what they had sent me, they did not have 1.5 inches, believe it or not. What they had sent me for free was 23 gauge, 1 inch long. And you might not think it's a big difference, a half an inch, but a half an inch goes through many layers of skin. And this is what I'm used to. I'm going to show you. This is what I'm used to injecting with this long ass needle. And what they give me is this tiny little needle. And the problem is that last week when they gave me this, I'm used to putting half of it in me and half of it out. So it only penetrated through the first few layers of skin and did not actually go deep enough to get to hit my muscle. So my shot last week ached like a bitch all fucking week. So they do not have the correct I want what I originally had because it's what I'm used to, it's what I'm comfortable with. And my doctor is overwhelmingly nice that I will get my stuff, and I don't mind paying out of pocket. But I've asked Stroh Hackers to get me the right supplies that I need, and they send me the wrong things, and they can't somehow get it right. And where do you draw the line when you say you're wasting your fucking time? Time is money. I'd rather pay my money and save my time than deal with these fucked up needles. They're tiny. They're fucked up. They're just fucked up. My whole box right now is I'm going to probably go to the if Strohackers doesn't want me to send these needles back and stuff, I'm gonna donate these to the. There is a feline rescue where people that have kittens can actually use the syringe to feed their baby kitten. Anyway, this is last week's dosage. I had a little left. So let me get what I got going on here. I gotta get in my right mind without. I gotta focus on what I'm doing and quit the fucking talking. Ugh. You know, I put my nose to help this stuff. I live by it. This one is a really good. It's like a severe congestion antihistamine type thing. This one is just regular, but you just squirt it in your nose. It kind of loosens up stuff so you can blow it out. But right now I'm a mess with allergies. I can't seem to. I would like my lungs and nose all clear. My ears a little bit blocked. I don't think that's gonna happen. I'm tired. I've got some stuff going on in my personal life that Maria wants to schmule. I've got a couple personal problems going on. A few sick friends. And, you know, the more that I talk to my friends, the more that I realize that there's more friends out there going through stuff that I don't even know about. And I'm so wrapped up in the things that I've invested my time and energy in these friends that really need me. And I found out yesterday that I've got another friend that is going, you know, she failed some tests of her own. And sometimes it's like I get pulled in a million different directions, and how do you put everybody on shutdown when they need you so much? You know, I realize that a lot of people depend on me to make them laugh, make them happy, brighten their day. But I'm going to be honest, there's sometimes where I just feel like crying and saying, you know what? I can't do it. I can't be there for you today because I can't be there for myself. I can't wear the mask of happiness, you know. I need a tissue just in case whatchamacallit, I bleed out, you know. We're going to do this, and then I'm going to switch the camera so you can actually watch the shot, which is amazing. I'm going to have to pause it, actually, I think. I'm not sure how that works. But yeah, I'm going to pause it because, I don't know, I'm just going to pause it. I think I can switch the camera around, but I'm not 100% sure. But anyway, excuse me. So, I'm going to go with my new Strohackers, but I'm going to take the very last bit of tea that I have in this vial. I don't know what's going to be left. These little vials are very tricky. It looks like there's minimal. See how there's a tiny drop. I know. I don't usually excuse me. What did we do last week? Left thigh, a drop left. Okay. I write down, we're supposed to rotate between the left and the right thigh every week. I don't know if YouTube is going to let me show this because it's over 20 minutes, but I'm going to try it this week so I don't have to cut it into two. But anyway, it sucks when there's a drop left because it's very hard to get out of there. It's actually it's shitty. It's an oil is what it is. It's suspended in cottonseed oil. It's very thick. It's not like water. So you need a strong syringe, a strong plunger to, you know, to play with it a little bit. And I just need to get to my doctor and explain this, or, you know, if I can talk to her on the phone. She's actually called my house a couple weeks ago and gave me a certain line to call, you know, to get right through to her on a certain day. I might attempt that. It seems like every time I feel like calling, I look and the clock is too late, you know. Okay, so I'm going to prep my spot, which is going to be on my leg. Where are we? Uh, I got this strange case of acne all over. It's weird. It's very weird. I know it's a puberty thing, it's going through puberty, and it's not fun. It's kind of messed up, but let's see. It's funny because I didn't have hair 6 months ago here. It started in November. Well, now it's been 6 months. I just thought, what would happen? Because you know how the women are all like, well, we're going to go on no shave November. And then the men have their beards and shit. I just thought, I'll let my beard grow since November. Because I was trimming it up. I haven't trimmed it or nothing. And I thought, well, I'm going to see what leg hair. I think it's disgusting, to be honest with you. I think it covers up a lot of, like bruises and scrapes and stuff. But to be honest with you, I'm looking at the leg hair and I don't like it. So my girlfriend's probably not gonna like it, but I don't wanna. A lot of times, and this is what I'm going through with my friends. I look at women and I'm not attracted to them. And my friends have said a couple jokingly things like you're gay or, and that's fine, but I'm not attracted to men. What I do believe I am, and I'm gonna just come out and say it, is basically asexual or gray sexual. I have a ring. Supposed to wear a black ring on your middle finger so people know out there what that is. But I don't know. I don't really feel attracted to every girl that I meet. Like one out of maybe 100 I think is cute. And then maybe I'll have chemistry. But lately you would probably say, Chris, with all the women that do the things that they do to you and you don't do shit back, you're gay. And I mean, I know I'm not. I like women, but it's just sometimes you might second guess yourself. So anyway, this is what happened. This is what you get from Stroheckers. You get this every 4.5 months. I don't know about you, but my dosage is 4. It used to be 2.5, but she upped it, which is probably why I gained weight in my stomach. If you have too much testosterone in your body, it converts it to estrogen, which is the belly fat. But I actually, she did my BMI and my weight for my height and everything. It was actually pretty good. A year ago I was 19.74, I believe, and now I am, I believe, 20, 22. Anyway, there's a tiny bit left, but this is what you get. Two different. It's like night and day. So let me see. I'm gonna have to get this little drop out of here. It's gonna be a waste. Is what it is. It'll be a giant. My nose is running. I got a tissue for the blood. A tissue to blow my nose with. Sorry, ladies, if you don't think I'm attractive. I don't think I'm attractive. Period. Hold on. Another tissue. Throw this away. Here we go. Ears unblocked. It really sucks when you cough and everything's fucking sterile. You know what I mean? I just sterilized this, so try not to use the same hand. Okay, so the lure lock means this screws on. So no matter how bad you pull, no matter how bad you pull, it won't come out. So, they need to send me the right syringes. That's all I'm going to say. The BD 1 ml lure lock. This is the good one. It's a little wider. Yeah, it's a lot wider compared to what they wanted me to take. I'm not even going to get it out to show you. Well, I'll show you. What they want to give me, they think is okay over at Stroheckers. Let me open this. You know what it is? It's a Ziploc. What Stroheckers think is okay is this tiny little thin one. But watch me take my dosage and watch how bad I have to play with it. With a plunger, this is a little more stronger and durable. So basically, you're creating that vacuum lock seal right there. Here we go. I know it seems very confusing. Once you get the hang of it, I guess like, it's easy. I hate it. I dread shot day. I don't like it at all. I'm getting such little. There's nothing there. There's like nothing in there. Alright, that was a waste of time. Done. This whole box is done. I usually go through one of these a month. What made me want to switch pharmacies was we had a blizzard, and I wanted to go out before the blizzard and get my medications. And they said, no, you can't pick it up a day early. And I said, why? Why? Just explain, because maybe I'll get it. And they said, because it's a controlled substance. And I said, are you fucking kidding me? I can get it from the gym. And I should probably get some for backup. I'm thinking about it. Think about it. I mean, I could get it. It's at the gym. If you don't think it's at the gym, I'm telling you, I've gone to Planet Fitness. It's at the gym. This one, no refills. That's good. Throwing it away. You're not supposed to put, by the way, you're not supposed to put your syringes and needles and shit. You're not supposed to, I put the syringes in the trash, but not the needles. So, but we have, our trash disposal is not a garbage man. It is a garbage truck, and all the bags get dumped into a trash compactor. So it's never handled by people, but I'm just a little anal, so I put it in a container. A lot of people, what they use is a big laundry container, an empty laundry thingamajiggy. All right, we're gonna break the seal on this. I've never used this. I don't even know what this is suspended. Contains benzyl alcohol as a preservative. I don't think the other one did. So the benzyl alcohol is going in my system right now. Like, is that like drinking? I don't want traces of alcohol in my system for good reason. Each milliliter contains testosterone, whatever it is, 200. Also contains benzyl. Why does it have to go in my body then? I'm a bit leery about injecting alcohol in my body. I don't know how Betty Ford died. I know she liked to tip it, but I thought she had real alcohol in her system. How can this be? I mean, I know it's sterile, but how can this be okay to inject alcohol in my body? Something just doesn't. It's not seeming right to me. This is what I'm trying to read. Benzyl alcohol USP added as preservative. I'm gonna let you know if I feel loopy or dopey after this shit. And it also says something 9.45 milligram in cottonseed oil USP. I've seen bigger ones than this at the gym. I've seen the big clear one. This still to me is like a baby size. I know there's a million injections in here. There's each month, every 25 days is one. 4.5 months, that's at least 4, 8, 16, 17, 18, at least 18, probably 20. So 20 injections, I don't know. I'm reading this just to see if warming and shaking the vial should redissolve any crystals that may have formed during storage temperature lower than recommended. This cap is already freaky. Store product in the carton to protect contents from light. I never knew that. Look, let's spit this crap out. Finally, that pill didn't take long to kick up some mucus. 12/20/18. All right, so here we go. I'm going to break the seal. I've never broken a seal on this before. I can't really I mean, it seems clear. I'm just a little freaked out about injecting a little bit of alcohol in me. Doesn't look like crystals. We're good. Basically, this is sterile, so the first one, you don't have to swipe the top. But the cap does not fit back on. If you were ever wondering, like, why doesn't Chris just put the cap back on? No. Okay, where are we? I got absolutely nothing out of that other one. Here goes nothing. Matchbox 20. People send me stuff, messages all 24/7 and videos, sing songs that they sing, funny memes, this, that. Uh, I've tried as good as I can to get back to everybody, but I need little breaks, because I need my me time. Today I set aside, it is the day before Memorial Day, I set aside to schmule with Maria. Is a big bubble, and I not letting anybody, more bubbles. Okay, here we go. As you can see, you keep drawing and putting back to get the perfect dosage, and so it's easier than it looks. But with the shitty syringe, I believe last week you watched me, I pulled it out. I'm glad that the newbies that are just starting this and watching my progress and stuff like that, my voice change, becoming more muscular and stuff. I'm glad you guys can, if you have any questions, you can ask. Message me if you feel like it on Facebook, Chris Vage Snow, and explain that you saw me on YouTube and you have a question. And if it's about your shots or your finding a therapist that is not only understands gender issues, but also sometimes you need a therapist that is certified in gender, has the right degree in gender, transformation, that she can sign all your paperwork. Unfortunately for me, I had a therapist who was working with me for a couple of years, and she, she helped me with my gender issues. We talked about it from day one, but she was not able to sign my paperwork. And that was, to me, it was a loss of 2 years when all along she, was supposed, she said, I'll sign your stuff when it comes time and you're ready. And when I did all the changes all at once, she looked at the paper and said, I can't sign this. So then she said, well, I will ask the doctor that you get your medication from to sleep at night. And I said, because it's basically the same place but a different doctor. And that doctor said, I don't feel comfortable signing that paperwork because I've never talked to Chris about his gender change. And I give him, I mean, I don't feel comfortable talking to that one specific doctor about that. So I had to start from scratch, which is kind of shitty. Yeah, I had to get my paper signed. Just just to do your license or to change your birth certificate, social security, to change numinate data, to change your gender on social security, you need, every different place has a different set of forms. Some need to be notarized. They need to be notarized by the doctor. So that means not only does the doctor just sign off on your shit, the doctor needs to go to a notary public on their own to basically help you out to fill out your paperwork. So it's a series of bunch of different hoops that you do have to go through. And the one I do agree on, and I'm going to be honest with you, because I've seen Bruce Jenner turn into Caitlyn or whatever, and some people that change their gender, I'm going to be honest, I don't think that they should. I do think that you need to go to at least a year of a gender therapist to make sure, first of all, mentally, that you can handle the change, because not only are you changing yourself, or you feel like you've never lived in the correct body, but also when the hormones kick in, you should be monitored, because the shots do things to you. Going through puberty is an experience. It wasn't as a female, it was different. Going through as a male, uh, I believe that I tend to shut out more people, and you're not supposed to admit, basically men don't show their feelings because they look like they're not, the alpha male, the strong, but in reality, men are perceived as being weak if they show affection, emotion, things like that. And to deal with, not that you want to hold it in, you want to talk about it in a healthy way so you could, maybe get some feedback or some input from your therapist. But also, when Caitlyn or Bruce Jenner wanted to switch back genders, um, maybe he shouldn't have made that decision had he seen a gender therapist and been guided along through the whole process. He might have realized that just didn't want to change his gender. He just wasn't happy living as a man. There's different things you can do to change. I mean, you don't have to switch your gender. You don't have to do any of that. You can just dress differently. You can dress as the other gender. You can, you know, you don't have to go through all of the hoops to change your gender. There's some people want surgery, some don't. Some people, believe it or not, are, what's the A word? I can't think of it. Not asexual. What is it? When you're not ambidextrous. Uh, ambiguous? No, not ambiguous. Oh my God, I can't even think of this word. They're not male and they're not female. They're, now my mind is not working. They're not anatomical. It's a big A word. I can't think of it, but they are they don't feel that they are either sex. They're they're both. There's the whole range and spectrum of things, and you need to find out what you need to do right for you. So a gender therapist, they know, they've been counseled, they've been schooled on this. And the newer therapists are more, hip to that or whatever. The older generation, they don't even want to, talk about stuff like that. They're old school. They might actually have you thinking that you're fucking crazy. And if you ever go to a therapist that leaves you thinking you're fucking crazy, that's not the right therapist. Well, somebody wants to have a sleepover with me. All right. Yeah, I can. I don't know where my Woody pajamas are, and I wore Batman pajamas home in my Uber last night, so we're doing all right. Let me get my shot ready, and then we will discuss. What is that word, though? It's A. It's an A. Androgynous. They're androgynous. They're neither female or male. They look like both. You could see a picture of somebody, and because there's a clothing, it's called Andro Gear or Andro Wear, I believe it's on Instagram. Um, you could be, I don't even know. I look at some of these people and I see both a boy and a girl. I see girl features and I see boyish features, and I think, what are they? And the right thing to do in that instance is to ask them themselves, what do you prefer? What preferred pronouns do you like to use? What do what do you prefer to be called? I've had one of my friends actually come up to me that, just met me and said, what do you identify with, and would you like to be called? But all of my other real friends, they don't give a shit. They call me by my birth name, which I hate, and they're constantly calling me a female, calling me a bitch. My friends. So it's a lonely world when where the people that you grew up with and know you, they're they act like they're accepting, but they're not willing to, change their behavior towards me. So that's a little bit, it's a little unsettling because I like making new friends, and I'm ready to throw away all my old ones, because when you think about it, all in life everybody wants to do is be happy. And, can you actually be happy when your friends are calling you what you don't want to be called? And I'm reevaluating my own friends and my own life. Hold on. My allergies are bad. We're going to do this. You can see I'm very on the line here at 4. I'm not. See the top of this? I'm not quite where I want to be, because once you push it up the needle, it's not really. Ugh. Anyway, I don't know. The androgynous people kind of mess me up, because I do believe, like most straight people, pick a side. Doesn't matter what side you are comfortable with or identify with, but I mean, what you got to have more or less of one gender. You can't be 50-50, but I don't make the rules, you know. It's not I don't make the rules. You know, if it was me, if it was up to me, I would leave birth certificates blank on gender until a kid is 18 or emancipated minor, either one, and let them decide. Because growing up, you know, thinking that your daughter wants to wear a dress, and you put her in a dress like my mom did, and I'm unhappy, and my mom doesn't know why, and I'm uncomfortable, and let kids wear what the fuck they want. If a girl wants to dress in blue and a boy wants dolls, fuck it. As long as your kids are happy, nurture them. That's what I think. And, you know, make sure they're fucking happy. Doesn't matter. Does it really matter if you have a son or a daughter in life? Does it really? I mean, does it matter as long as you have a healthy kid and a happy kid? If your kid's not happy, that's the shitty thing. You know, that's a shitty thing to as a parent to fucking have to cope with. You know. Anyway, somebody's sending me songs. So many people just, you know, they come at me basically. Most of them are nice, but a lot of people just come at me and they don't realize that, you know, while they are sending me these crazy messages about their lives and how much they want to talk and they need to talk, I've also got, you know, I've also got my own little world that I'm trying to, my best to try to juggle. I did not realize the whole, me making that snowball video with Maria would get thousands of people to watch it and you know to send me messages of sympathy, of comfort, of you know I get all kinds of memes sent to me, and just I didn't know the outpouring of nice people that would happen. But on the same note, for every one of those nice people, there is 10 mean assholes that make these crazy groups on Facebook and hate. You know, somebody threw a fucking a big rock, a brick or something, a big giant rock at Maria's front door, you know, last night, pretty early in the morning. You know, she was all upset. I'm glad we video chat so I can actually, you know, see and she can explain and I don't have to read lips. And, you know, I'm glad that, you know, if she's worried or something, she can, you know, she can show me and I can be there. But I want to let you assholes know that you guys picking on her, does it make you, honestly, does it make you feel better? When you break somebody down and you make them, you basically you drive them out of their mind, you make them crazy, does it make you feel better as a person? I would love to know the answer, because I went through high school and I got picked on, and I do believe that you guys doing these groups are a bunch of just stupid little people like in high school. Even though I've seen your pictures, you're in your 40s, you're old, you're grown adults. You don't think you would pick on people anymore, but you do. And that Rockin' Demo debate group or the band squad or whatever the fuck it is, saying, well, we accept the haters and the fans. This is a group for haters and fans alike. Guess what? You're fucking bullies. You're cyberbullying me and Maria. Come to terms with that, because what you're doing is fucking wrong. I'm not gonna. I'm done my madness, my rant. I'll do my shot, but there are a few of you out there that are really fucking assholes. And you know what sucks is we're all fucking human. We're not perfect. In the eyes of God, we're all beautiful. And you know, maybe Maria's done shit in her past, and she's probably not proud of it. So that's between her and whoever the fuck she, you know, whatever she did. It has nothing to do with any of us. So why you guys are fucking evil is beyond me. It's just crazy. Ugh, can't breathe. I'm gonna spit this crap out. Sorry, guys. My nose is runny. Here we go. We're going to do the shot. I don't know how to switch this camera. I'm gonna try to pause it and then switch it. Alright, guys. It won't let me do what I want to do. It won't let me... I can't do the camera right for some reason. It's all fucked up. So here we go. Now this is the right needle. Just want to make sure I get deep enough. See, it won't break the fucking skin. Damn it. This sucks. I'm not even in the muscle. Still pushing it in. There we go. Done. That was not that bad. Sometimes you do it and it's perfect. There's no blood. Other times it's just a fucking wreck. Where are we? Where the fuck was it? Is that it? Yeah. That was it. Pretty fucking simple, easy. Where's the top of that? Great, I lost the top of my, I lost the top of my needle. Lovely. Oh, there it is on the bed. Put the cap on. And the funny thing is even with this, the plunger stops here, right? See where the plunger stops at before this green thing? Right there. But all that right up in there, if you take the cap off, you'll see there's all stuff that doesn't get injected into you. I don't know. That's it. I'm gonna go. I'm just. Yeah, I want to let you guys. This is for the haters out there. Just because I want to take a minute and say this. You guys, your rotten things that you say to Maria. Yeah, you ever go to Maria's videos and you see, you go in the comments. First of all, if you want to comment bad on my videos, fine. But don't comment bad things about me on her videos, because that's dumb. Why rain on her parade? She's having a good time. Why? If you got comments to say, put them on my videos. Why don't you bring the hate to me? Don't do it on her fucking videos. That's dumb. That's stupid. You don't like me? Comment down there. You think I'm a fag, you think I'm a transgender loser, whatever you want to say. Bring it on. Bring it to me, but don't do it on her videos. That's just dumb. It's pointless, and I don't even watch half her videos. I don't even see the hate. So bring the hate to me. If you want to comment on her videos, comment. And you'll notice you leave her a rotten comment, she won't respond back. Because that's just how Maria is. She just tries to let it all, she tries to, just brush it off her shoulders. But I'm not like her at all. I take all the criticism, and sometimes it gets to me. Because I'm a person with feelings. And some of the things that you guys say, you should be ashamed. Your parents. You've got kids of your own. God forbid, one of your children goes through what I go through and then comes to you and complains, says, oh, this person's bullying me, or this person's, I don't know what to do because these people are ganging up on me. God forbid, that's what's going to happen. I'm going to just be honest with you. Karma will happen. You might think belittling me and Maria might make you feel better about yourself. Maybe temporarily it will. Having everybody on your side because you're a big funny bully. You say you sling a couple mean comments and then everybody's on your side and you're great and that you feel on top of the fucking world. But I think you'd feel better as a person if maybe if you just send her a nice compliment and say, Maria, I think you sing pretty good. Why is it so hard to say something nice to somebody? Is it easier for you to just to be mean to her? Is that what it is? I'm not understanding. I never knew that there was that many bullies out there until I got bullied myself, and I thought it was only in high school. I thought, hey, I'm 40. I'm living my life finally. After my sister died, I realized who I wanted to be and what I wanted to do, and nobody's gonna ever tell me I'm not a guy. They're not going to ever say, well, Chris, you are a female. No one's ever going to come up to me and say that because it's not true anymore. I'm no longer a female. Everything's fucking changed. And, there are females with penises and there are males with vaginas. You're just going to have to live with it. It's the state of the world. If you don't like it, don't watch. And it's the same with Maria's videos. Why? I never realized there are a lot of cruel people out there, and why? Why can't you just spread some love and fucking joy? Why does it have to be always about bashing somebody? Why? It shouldn't be about that. Life shouldn't be about that. YouTube is so we can all find out about each other and our interesting lives and watch each other. This one's making a cake and this one's making a fireball banana cream pie. That's what life is about, not about putting each other down and bullying, really. And, even though this is a video about my shots, I will, tomorrow I'll come on and there'll be, 100 comments and I've got to delete 50 of them because it's the shit that they say is rotten. And I shouldn't have to. I really shouldn't. I hope that all you bullies out there, the karma will catch up to you. I really do hope that, you've got to deal with some of the shit I got to deal with. Maybe your kid it'll happen. Might not happen overnight. But you know what? Maybe your kid will come home from school and feel bullied and say, you know what, I can't do it anymore. Maybe your kid will grow up, gay, transsexual. Maybe you'll watch my videos one day and realize, you know what? You coming to me because I've been through it before. But the thing is I've never been through this type of bullying with adults that Maria's going through. And Facebook should be ashamed and embarrassed because I report these asshole groups and Facebook keeps them. So Facebook, if something happens to me, I want Facebook to take fucking responsibility for leaving these fucking hateful groups open and allowed to bash people. That's not right. That's not right. Every time I go and report a group, it says, go to your local authorities. What are my local authorities going to do to take down a Facebook group? Would you like to tell me that? Because my local authorities don't do nothing about bullies, all right? I'm 40. Deal with it. It's basically what they look at me like I'm a fucking walking joke, And it's a crime. It is a crime that Facebook is allowing these asshole-ish groups to remain open and pages to slandering people and saying all kinds of shit. You don't know me. You don't know me. I've never got a DUI. I don't drink and drive. You don't know me. You act like you all know me, but you don't. And if you actually gave me a chance to know me, you'd realize I got the biggest heart out of anybody that you could ever fucking meet. So why would you want to fucking pick on me? I like to make new friends. I'm always going to be on my friends' sides until my friends give me a reason not to. No, that's just the kind of person I am. But you bullies out there, I never imagined it in my wildest dreams that I could make a video of me with the snowball maker and inviting Maria to come for a 2-week vacation here to spend some time with me and make some videos, watch how maple sugar's made, pet the deer down the road, just things to do, live life, go fishing, boating, parasailing, enjoy the beach, feel the sun on her face. I never thought that me making a video inviting a girl that I met on YouTube dancing would ever end up with people putting me down every fucking day. It's very wearing on a person. I just got another message. I'm sorry you don't know me, and probably I get these messages morning, noon, and night. I try to be nice to everybody. And I want you bullies out to know that, you're winning. You're actually winning. You've gotten in my head. I've got to the point where, I think, do I want to make more videos and put myself under the radar anymore? Well, I'm not making these videos for you. I'm making these for the people that have to deal with what I had to deal with. And, and the whole transgender thing. That's it. And people that want to follow me in the transition and stuff. I'm not making these videos to, as a big middle finger to you to sit and spin. If you don't like my videos, I don't want, and the funny thing is I don't want random weird subscribers jerking off to me in my bikini a year ago when I'm talking about Yandy. I never came on YouTube looking for subscribers. The 100 subscribers I had before Maria were my actual friends on Facebook. Most of them were on my YouTube. I don't know. I'm just going to say that it's bad enough, it's hard enough for me trying to go through my life the way I am, but you bullies picking on me because I'm friends with Maria or dating her or whatever, that's just shitty. It's shitty, But that's all. Bye, guys.